Hey guys, I'm Yuri.
I'm Jane.
And welcome to our first workout. But before we get started, we just want to talk a little bit about our backgrounds, our goals, and what you can expect out of our workouts.
To give you guys a background on my fitness journey, I started working out my senior year of high school where I did a lot of cardio, a lot of running, Stairmaster, and then I started to enjoy strength training where I learned about building muscles. And I saw a difference in my body and I started to do a lot of that. And then when I got pregnant with my first baby, I still continued to work out about 3 to 4 times a week. After the baby, that's where it kind of went downhill and I kind of lost my motivation. So I have some goals that I want to change now that I'm done having all 3 babies. And I really want to work on, first of all, just being healthy. I'm getting older now. I have a family. I just want to make sure that I'm healthy and I live long for my kids. And secondly, I would like to get in the best shape possible. After my 3rd pregnancy, my belly did stretch out a lot. So I see a lot of changes in my body, but I would like to try to get back to be in the best shape
possible.
Yeah.
For me, from a young age, I've always been active. Ballet when I was 5 years old with this one right here, and swim team and cheer in high school, hip hop dancing, and even after college, dancing professionally, and even thinking maybe I want to be a yoga instructor or maybe I want to be a Pilates instructor. So getting pretty hardcore into those things. Even when I was pregnant, I tried to stay active, but it was after I had the baby that I tried working out here and there, and I just was so shocked. My pelvis was shaky, I didn't even know where my core was. Urinary incontinence. I also had to go to physical therapy because of my lower back and my wrists. So it was really hard. I felt very humbled.
I got really lucky. I didn't experience all that. I had a C-section too with my first, and none of that. So.
Yeah. So it's so different for everybody. It's really important to listen to your body and see what you can and can't do after having a baby. As far as my goals, I do want to get stronger, get my sexy back, and most importantly, I don't want to pee my pants anymore.
So for all our fitness videos, we'll be providing different kinds of videos from stretches to strength training.
Exercises that you can do at home with resistance bands, weights, or maybe even nothing at all.
All right, so before you begin your workout, make sure that you consult your physician, you're cleared to work out, and your body is feeling okay to work out. And we also recommend for this specific workout, this baby wearing workout, that your baby's head and neck support is stable and strong, and the baby can support their neck on their own.
But also for moms, it's important to strengthen your core and your pelvis first, because you want to make sure that you can control that before you're adding any extra weight as you're doing these exercises. You always want to make sure you carefully read your manufacturer instructions, make sure you're carrying them properly, make sure the head is supported and not hanging too low. We're using different carriers and our babies are different ages, so please keep that in mind. Jane's baby
He was 9 months, and I was wearing the Ergo 360.
And I'm using the Stokie, my carrier, and Zoe is 13 months. So she has very good head and neck control all on her own. She's already walking on her own. So that is why she's on the back. Not recommended to be in that position unless the baby has enough strength.
I hope you guys enjoy our first fitness video, and please join us in our fitness journey together. All right, so for our first warm-up, we have the lateral band walk. You're going to be placing the resistance band right above your knees, keeping your back flat and core engaged. Go into a squat, making sure your weight is on your heels and not your toes. And you're just going to keep taking small steps to the right 5 times, and then switch to the left, and then you're going to be continuing this for 1 minute.
Going into the standing glute kickback, keep the band right above your knees, stand on one leg, keep a slight bend in the knee as you kick back the opposite leg. We're going to do this for 30 seconds and switch legs. The important thing here is to activate your core. Stabilize your knee by activating your hamstrings. Make sure you're not extending the opposite leg so far out that it causes your chest to dip forward or your knee to buckle in. Also want to keep those hips square. Keep slow, controlled movements instead of swinging the leg. Remember to breathe.
Lateral kicks, make sure you're standing up and lift your right leg out to the right side, keeping your knees straight. Return your right leg to the floor, and then you're going to repeat this for 30 seconds. And after you're done, you're going to be alternating sides and completing your reps for another 30 seconds. All right, for these banded knee raises, you're going to make sure you keep the leg you are standing on bent the entire time. Your back and head is straight, your chest is up, and make sure that your core is engaged. Bring your active leg up until it is at hip height and bring it back down, and you're going to be doing this for 30 seconds and then switching to the other side for another 30 seconds.
Going right into alternating curtsy lunge with front shoulder raises. Begin with legs hip distance apart. As you raise your arms to shoulder height with fists facing down, take a big step back and cross legs. Bend both knees and hold the curtsy lunge while pulsing arms up from your shoulders twice. Exhale as you extend legs back to start position. Switch legs and repeat for 1 minute. Keep a straight line from your shoulder to your knuckles. If you find your wrist starting to sag, reduce or remove your weights. Check to make sure you're activating your core, and don't forget to breathe.
The next exercise is a tricep kickback with rotated wrist. Make sure you're standing with a slight bend in your knee and lean forward slightly. Keep your core engaged.
and keep your arm close to your body. And then you're going to keep your arm straight out, extend your arm fully behind you until you feel a stretch in your tricep muscle. And once you feel that stretch, rotate your wrist so your palm faces the ceiling. You're going to extend again, pause, and return back to your starting position. And do this for 1 minute.
Kicking off circuit 3 with alternating back lunge and sliding side step with hammer bicep curls. Here's a 3-in-1 exercise, so take it slow. Stand hip distance apart with bands above knees. Step back into a lunge as you flex your arms like you're holding candlesticks. Hold this position as you bring your back leg back in, slide and extend to the side as you tap your foot out and stand back to start position. Make sure in lunge position that you're able to see your toes and the knee is in line with your ankle. Don't let the band pull your knee in as you lunge back. Relax those shoulders and pull in your core. Remember, quality is better than quantity and good form is key.
Moving on to bent over dumbbell rows. For this exercise, you are standing hip width apart, lean forward with a straight back, a slight bend in your knees, and keep your core engaged the entire time. Make sure that you're lifting your weight straight up towards your chest. Keep your elbows as close to your sides as possible. And then at the top of the movement, you should feel like you are pinching your shoulder blades and then pause and return to starting position. You're going to repeat this for 1 minute straight.
Wide leg squats with shoulder press. Stand with feet slightly wider than hip width apart, toes pointed out at 45 degrees. Weights by your shoulders with palms facing out. Inhale as you bend your knees and sink your hips down to the floor. Exhale and drive through your heels back to starting position as you extend your arms up into a press. Repeat this for 1 minute. Keep that core engaged and keep breathing. Use your exhale to help you press up. Almost done. You got this, mama.